Silly as out. Silly as out. Punch, 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 punch. Okay, we're good.
All right.
Are we sweaty?
A little bit.
Whew. All that punching. All right.
Hey everyone, Kristen here, and I'm with my beautiful friend Candice from the
Hello.
Edgy Veg. Has a delicious YouTube channel. I wish I could just go through the screen and eat it sometimes. Is that weird?
No, that's not weird.
You want to tell us a little bit more about your channel?
Yeah, so over on my channel, I make vegan, it's vegan. I say vegetarian to include everyone. It's vegetarian comfort food, so we do junk food copycat recipes, we do vegan lifestyle, what I eat in a day videos, that sort of thing.
I'm actually at a point right now, I've been vegetarian for the past like 4 years. I'll try cultural dishes that have meat once if I'm in a country, but generally my diet is vegetarian. And now I'm going over to vegan. Just a personal choice for several reasons. Maybe I'll do another video on that.
Welcome to the dark side.
Thank you. I'm really excited and I feel good. I've been doing it for about a month straight now and I feel good. But when it comes to travel, I'm going to specific countries, certain countries specifically I should say, it can be really difficult to find vegan meals.
Yep.
So that's we're gonna be talking about that in this video, tips on how to be vegan when you're traveling. So the first tip is to research ahead of time. There are so many different countries that you can visit that are vegan and vegetarian friendly.
Oh, absolutely.
There's like India, I've been to, which actually turned me into vegetarian. What's been like the #1 place you've visited?
Anything in like Central or South America, I find. Anything that uses a lot of like burritos and beans and rice. I find like it's
so good.
still super filling, but you can remove the meat and it's like delicious and you use salsa and guac and any of those countries always really work for me. I tend to travel there.
I also would say Thailand or places in Southeast Asia like Singapore. There's a lot of incredible fruits. Israel is a really good one, as well as Ethiopia, but there are tons of vegetarian and vegan friendly countries you can go to.
Another great thing to research is where the vegan or veg friendly restaurants are. They don't have to be like 100% vegan, but maybe a restaurant that has a lot of really great vegan options. And there's all kind of apps, restaurant apps that you can look that up. But then you can plan where you're staying or plan the activities based on where you can eat, which a lot of the time I find it makes the trip a lot more enjoyable.
Absolutely.
When you know, oh, I can go like 2 blocks this way and get a coffee with, almond milk, or I can get a quick sandwich here, or a really great breakfast here. It makes the trip a lot more enjoyable.
Yeah, because you don't have to be like spending hours looking for food or for that morning coffee. You already know where it is. You can go do that 10-minute walk and then get on with your day and do something.
Yeah, and then you're not always relying on like having snacks.
Yeah.
You actually have food around that you can consume. It's
Absolutely.
real food.
Yeah.
I just go on vacation
Me
to
too.
eat, really.
Food is such a big part of a cultural experience.
Oh,
right?
absolutely, absolutely. And you can research like what are the cultural foods and then where are the vegan versions of those cultural foods if you're like me and like to just eat on your vacation.
Absolutely.
Just travel to eat. That's it. Tip number 2, this one's really big for like airplanes or just traveling in general, or if you're just going on like day trips, even around your own city. Always carry snacks. I always have these, I always have some sort of like meal bar in my bag, in my purse. That way if I'm getting a little bit hangry or James is getting a little bit hangry, my fiance, then he has something to give me or me to give him. I also carry like protein powders and these nut butter packets.
Those are so good. I've mentioned these in another video before. They just give you that boost of energy you need,
Absolutely, and coconut oil, because I find a lot of European countries, it's very bread heavy and they use butter on everything and they cook with butter, and I have this. I always carry like hot sauce packets or soy sauce packets. So if you are at a restaurant, they're like, oh no, like literally the only thing you can have is rice.
I see that happening probably very often, so it's nice to have a little bit of flavoring.
Yeah.
I also bring snacks too with me. My favorite ones right now, they're hemp heart bites, so they're just like hemp seeds with coconut oil.
They're so good.
They're delicious. Chocolate, original, really good. Another thing you can do is when you're looking for accommodations, you can stay in hostels or Airbnbs because then you'll have access to a kitchen where you can cook your own food. So you can use like local ingredients and take them and use them in the kitchen to create something with those local ingredients, so you're not like missing out on that experience.
Oh, totally. And it's definitely a cheaper way to feed yourself on vacation as well. I was in LA about a month ago and I went to Whole Foods and I bought a bunch of stuff that I can't get here that I wanted to bring back, but also just keep the cost down that we could eat in the room and make food in the room. And we asked for a mini fridge because our hotel room didn't come with a mini fridge, and they asked if it was for a medical reason. And I said yes. And then
sneaky.
I got the fridge for free. So it was like $30 a night to have the fridge in your room. But if it's for a medical reason, then they give it to you for free. So there's a quick tip for you.
That's a great tip. Another thing is to learn some key phrases, specifically when it comes to food, and so that you can tell your server that you can't eat specific foods. So to go more into detail about this, you want to be very specific, because I've been to countries where I've said I'm vegetarian or I don't eat meat, and they're like, chicken? I'm like, no, like no meat. They're like, okay, chicken. I'm like, no, that's also meat. That is also meat.
I find it's really easy if you learn how to say I'm vegan or I'm vegetarian, and then you also learn how to say the foods that you can't have.
Yes.
So then you learn how to say no chicken, no fish. Just learn all those words, and then no.
Yeah. So
no cheese, no butter.
Not just like no meat, no dairy. It's like be specific.
Yeah, absolutely.
And also, if you can say, learn how to say I have an allergy, then they'll take it more seriously.
Yes. Tip number 5, if you're like me and you're traveling mostly to eat food, learn what the local dishes are and find out what's in them. And then also learn the words for those, but then also learn the words for substitutions. So if you go, a lot of the Asian countries use like fish sauce, right? So I would learn how to say fish sauce and don't use fish sauce, but then also I would say soy sauce instead. So give them substitutions to work with. I find then you don't like get kicked to the curb from the restaurant. Does that make sense?
It's absolutely a great idea. And you don't have to memorize it. Like you can bring a printout and just have that kind of with you.
Have it like in your phone, have a printout, have a little guidebook. And you can point to it if you don't know how to say it.
Yeah. An app that I love to use is called Google Translate, and it translates text, and it translates, like if someone's speaking, it will translate it. But what's really cool about it is you can put it over a menu, and it will actually translate the text right then and there to any language, or from any language to English.
Like it reads the menu through your camera?
Yes. And then you can screen grab it.
No.
Yeah. Something that I want to point out, because I'm sure many of you might be thinking is, okay, if I'm gonna eat vegetarian and vegan, but I'm traveling, aren't I supposed to be staying away from fresh vegetables and fruit?
I heard that.
Yeah, you get like people think that. I used to think that, but actually, I used to get sick on almost every trip when I ate meat. As soon as I went vegetarian, I haven't been sick.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. Well, there you have it.
There you
go.
go.
The myth has been busted.
If you're still worried, if you can peel it, then you're good to eat it. And also, Candice, when in doubt, French fries.
Always your friend. Always French fries.
She taught me that.
Yeah, we were at Disneyland together.
Yeah, and she was like, we should get French fries because that's probably the best option. And I was like, I need French fries. And we went on a hunt for like an hour, and now I am hooked on French fries. And
it was great because it was so hot, and the salt. I mean, it's not like the best salt in the world. It probably wasn't, but for like electrolytes and yeah, French fries.
So good.
Ketchup. Buffalo sauce.
All right, guys, those are some of our vegan tips. So when you travel, you can live a more vegan lifestyle if you choose to. And before you go anywhere, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And head on over to Candice's channel because we did a video there. What did we do? We did a video on what is in our carry-on. What do we put in our carry-on? And it's food-based. Vegan edition. So you should watch it. Go over to her channel. It's awesome. Subscribe to her. She's amazing. And subscribe to you. And subscribe to me. Because she's amazing. And we'll see you guys later. Happy travels. Bye. Like if verbal. Speaking. Verbal communication. Which I'm not we're having a hard time with right now. An app that I love to use that helps, What is wrong with me? This is the end of the video. I can do this. That was gold.